Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I am going to be doing a speed build, aerial view, and walkthrough of the Mossy Castle from the premium shop this week. I did this build based on Doranelle and the book, the hit book, Throne of Glass. This is where Maeve's castle is, and the Mossy Castle just looked perfect with the moats and the little rainbow waterfalls from Peter Pan. First, this is the pathway that I chose. I did the copper tone and then the natural rock, and then I took the pavers that you get from Scrooge's shop, and I placed those on top of the pavers to give it that old century type um, pathway, roadway that you might would have seen back in the times that Throne of Glass took place. It also kind of gives it a 3D effect. It makes it look like it's going downhill, and it also, when it's wider at the front and then gets narrow towards the castle, it makes it look like it's further away when you're walking towards it. There's the Mossy Castle in all its glory. I added some trees, the Peter Pan waterfalls to the side, some of the broken castle bits to make the Mossy Oak Castle look even larger. The green gazebos are from a Star Path last winter. They were the bonus items. Some of these items are from Scrooge's shop. Then I added in some brush from Storybook Vale, and I created a moat to go around the castle and at the bridge to make it look like where the Storybook Vale fencing is the bridge part for the moat to go into Maeve's castle. The windmills are also from Storybook Vale. The brush that I am adding around my moat is from Eternity Isle, and they are so cute. As you can see, I added the ones with the rocks because I love the way the rocks looked. I wanted to give it that kind of spring, very beautiful look because based on the book in this area, Maeve's Castle was surrounded by waterfalls and greenery, and it was just described to be absolutely beautiful in Doranelle. Doranelle, however you say it. The lampposts that are at the bridge are from Eternity Isle. You can craft those if you have that DLC. The rock was from Scrooge's shop that has the hyenas in there. I thought it went perfect. Added some trees, and then I added some brush. And then I added in some broken castle bits for the walkway to give it that old century type feel. The little water fountains, those are from Scrooge's shop, I believe. They're Lion King, or they could have been from Timon and Pumbaa's Friendship Quest. I am not sure. The little tables with the vines, those are from Scrooge's shop. And then the blue flame torches, those are from Hades' Quest, I believe, or they could have been from Scrooge's shop, but you have to have the DLC Storybook Vale in order to get those. Here's an aerial view so you can get kind of a little bit of a better view of each area, and then once I'm done with the aerial view, I'm going to go and show you a walkthrough as Aelin, of course. Um, Here's an up close through my walkway with the broken castle bits because I wanted it to feel like, medieval type vibe as you're walking to the Mossy Castle. I also add a lot of color in there. I have a habit of adding a lot of color. If you don't want that much color, you can just use green, and that would also really make the castle like pop as well. The little statues are from Scrooge's shop, but you have to have the DLC Storybook Vale for those as well. Here's an up close at the moat with the brush around it. I love how it turned out close to the fencing. Then around here, there's a walkway to go to like the back courtyard of the Mossy Castle. And there is a waterfall, a fire pit, a gazebo back there. So that way, like, there's a complete walk around. When you walk through this area, it is just absolutely beautiful. Now, if you know, the waterfalls and the waters that you can add to it, those are from the premium shop from Peter Pan. It's a Peter Pan themed item. If you do not have those, you can create rugs that look like water and then use the waterfall wall from Scrooge's shop that is Lion King themed, and you can kind of get the same effect that you're wanting to get as waterfalls and a moat around the castle. Just do rugs and the waterfall wall, and it will be just as beautiful. I love how the pathway looks like you're going downhill and far away. There's Aelin and Rowan in all their glory in his hawk form. Super cute. Here is a walkthrough so you can see what it looks like. And I love, like, as the path narrows, it makes the castle look like it is way further away. Almost makes the area that you decorate look bigger than what it is. The Mossy Castle from the premium shop this week is absolutely gorgeous. So if you have the moonstones to get it, I definitely would. It's worth it. It's one of my favorite castles so far. I love doing builds with the castles because there's so much versatility with them. You can design. I've seen people design Game of Thrones builds. I've seen people design um, the Corona area, the from Tangled with the Corona Castle, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So if you ever have the ability to get castles, I definitely would get them. This is walking behind the castle. As you can see that there's plenty of room I have left everywhere. So if you want to use this build, you can still access the other entryways to the elation fields. I love it. I need to add some more of the little fireflies in the walkway, but this is just... I love how... See, those are the walls I was talking about. If you do not have the Peter Pan waterfall, you can use those. Here's Aylin with her flaming crown. So if you like this build, please like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I will be going live this Wednesday at 7 or 7:30 Central Time, so make sure you check in with me. You can see my next build. I'll be building Terracin. Then after I build Terracin, I will start working on some Halloween stuff. I'm going to do a Halloween town. I'm going to do like some spooky, dark, forgotten lands. So make sure you check me out. Thank you so much for watching.